All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Forterbrook, and coming to you live from Ravenscar, my suburban backyard jungle pleasure zone. Wait, that sounds bad, but oh well. Sorry, I just noticed one of my plants isn't doing so well. I wonder what happened. Oh, well, anyway, hey, it's Monday morning, and so, yeah, Monday, yay, Monday. I've been out. Thank you all for the kind treatment you gave Mrs. Weather. She, I won't say she enjoyed doing the show, but she's not opposed to doing it again if necessary. So she was very grateful for all the kindness you showed her. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Surrender. Charles, good morning. Bernice, happy Monday. Happy hot, sweaty Monday. How are you all doing? Special treat today, onion puppets. Hey, Jennifer, good morning. Pam, hello. Charles R, yes. And Kiri, good morning. How are things out in West Texas, Central West Texas? Hey, Roxanne. Okay, Roxanne, still waiting. Whoops, no news is good news. Yeah, so you said the people who were immediately bumped from the job application thing would get an email, and so yeah, so we're still hoping, still sending good vibrations. Good vibrations. Yeah, to Rexana and the job hunt. Hey, Michelle, good morning. Jacqueline, hey. Sarah, good morning. How you all doing? Man, I had a couple of really good days. They were stressful days. They were exhausting days. They were tiring days. They were beautiful days. They were tasty days. But man, I'm having some problems readjusting to civilization. I was only gone like 4 days, and it's like a house. There's no sky above me when I'm sleeping. On the other hand, there was a shower, so it balances out. Hey, Aaron, good morning. How are we doing here? 30 people. Again, just to say thank you for the kind treatment of Mrs. Weather on Friday. Like I said, she wouldn't describe her experience as fun, but it wasn't anti-enjoyable. So, she's very much the introvert. I'm the extrovert of the family. And yeah, in case you haven't figured that out. But yeah, when she says she's an introvert, she truly is an introvert. So she may rise to the extrovert occasion when someone needs help. So that's pretty cool. Oh, hey, Maureen, howdy. Glad to see you all again. Been away from the donut shop, so I missed all that's been going on, but love Mrs. Weather. So you did get to see her. Cool. Yep. A lot of people sent her love. That was nice. Hey, Chris, good morning. Jonathan, howdy. Hey, Jonathan. Oh, man, as I was driving back into Houston, this car pulled up alongside me, and it was probably a 72 Monte Carlo, completely restored. Oh, gorgeous. It's like, dude, how much for the car? But I didn't do that. Hey, Karen, howdy. April. Jennifer, it's been 2 weeks dealing with the caterpillar sting on my palm. I used plantain initially for pain, but the spines are still in there and itchy. Ooh, how do I get those out? Have you tried just duct tape, or are they really embedded? Probably what you need to do is make what's called a pulling salve. A pulling, P-U-L-L-I-N-G, pulling salve. And usually it's a mixture of like pine sap and some charcoal. Mixed together and applied onto it and let it sit and then peeled off. Then hopefully that can help draw out some of the things. But look up drawing or pulling salve or drawing salve. I've always known it as pulling salve. Marine, where did I go? So Thursday and Friday, I was at Sabine Ranch Conservancy area working with them. It's this 12,000 acre nature preserve that they work. It's one of the places that the conservancy groups bring really rich donors to woo them for a weekend with all sorts of interesting activities and so forth. And so they wanted me to work with their chef to come up with some wild foods. And in addition to that, they actually shot a TV show pilot episode that they're then going to pitch to a number of shows about sustainable eating. And then from there on Friday, I drove out to Wimberley to where I normally teach there and had a meeting, which will involve the puppet show. So, hey, let me just greet some more people here and then we'll get to the puppet show. Because, like I say, any story worth telling is worth made better with puppets, and especially onion puppets. Hey, good morning, Donna. Kelly, hello. Julie. Hey, tuning in from Houston. Good to see you. Mom and Dad. Hello. Good morning, Mom and Dad. It was good talking to you yesterday, Mom. Oh, man. Okay, Kira, I've decided to fix the window dog broke with plexiglass. Ordered sheet of plexiglass. Arriving Thursday. Found someone to help cut it and fix the window. Once fixed, I can install a window and AC. Been hot, 90 degrees here. Yeah, it sounds like you need some plexiglass instead of regular glass with your dogs. Hey, Katie. Oh, cool. That was 72. Oh, yeah, it was a sweet ride. Over my weekend, I visited Wolf at Scarborough this weekend. He sold my wife some pewter figurines. Scarby is a hoot. Oh, heck yeah. You would love Scarby, man. That's cool that you were able to catch up with Wolf. I'm jealous. Hey, Jacqueline found a cottonwood this weekend. Lyndon, yep. Good plants. I climbed a mountain, went to Garner State Park. Beautiful Mother's Day weekend. Awesome. We ordered takeout Chinese food because Mrs. Weather really loves Chinese food, and we haven't had much Chinese food since the beginning of the pandemic. And so she still doesn't, even vaccinated and everything, she doesn't want to go out because I think, the whole introvert thing. So she just had me run out and get Chinese food, and life was good. Aha, you are an interesting activity, and now a star chef. No, I was working with the star chef, improving his talents. Hey, good morning, Blessing G. How are you over in Louisiana? Yes, good morning. Hey, Jill, we're gonna figure out the package thing. I don't know what's going on there. Sorry about that, but we will take care of it. We will make it right. Good morning, tribe. Went to the lavender fields in Blanco, Texas this week, and they had all kinds of veggie and herb plants for sale. Couldn't resist coming home with 3 flats. Out planting this morning before it gets too hot here in San Antonio. Oof. Awesome. Oh, man. I've seen pictures of the lavender fields there. It looks nice. All right, Jackie, howdy. Kimberlyn, howdy. All right. We got 44 people here. Seems like a good crowd for a puppet show. All right. So let me get the stage set up. Let me take a swig of coffee here. All right. Without further ado, Onion Puppet Theater. Yay! Hello. I'm Mrs. Weather. I'm here at home, waiting for Merryweather to get back. Hey, honey, I'm home. Oh, wow, you're really filthy. Yeah, I've been out in the woods and everything, and it's kind of dirty out there. So, how did the meeting go yesterday? Well, it was really good. I met with Texas Parks and Wildlife. Did you know in 2023, it's their 100-year anniversary? And there are 83 state parks in Texas. And, well, so they were wondering if I would, they were wondering if I would in 2023 teach a foraging class in all 83 of the state parks. And you said yes, didn't you? I should probably go shower now. It's really dirty. You want to hug? No, I don't want to hug. Go shower. Okay. Now you know that if you were going to 83 state parks in 2023, that would like take up most of the year. You'd be doing, 2 parks a year, a week. Yeah, yeah. I can do math, kind of. And would you get paid to do this? Maybe. Hopefully, food. See what I have to put up with. Okay, so it hasn't been set in stone yet, but the head of Texas Parks and Wildlife is thinking that would be a really cool way of celebrating Texas parks and drawing attention to Texas parks. 83 parks in a year. I mean, there's only 52 weeks in a year, so it'd be like every weekend. Not, I want to do it because it would be like a foraging marathon sort of thing. That would be the way of doing it. Yeah, it really strokes my ego that they are even thinking this would be a good thing. So no promises. It might be like, I don't know, 50. I don't know. We got till 2023 to figure this out. I don't think it's going to be all 83 parks. It might be like 2 parks in each of the 6 zones of Texas or something like that. Or I don't know. All right. April, can we forage in all these parks? You would be able to forage during my class, but normally picking any sort of plant, mushroom, or rock from the state parks is forbidden. Yeah, Lano is just up the road from me. Cool. So yeah, I figure with 83 state parks around Texas, it's like there's got to be a state park near everyone. Even way out in West Texas, there's actually kind of along the border in West Texas. There's some parks. It's more kind of in the center, like around Ozona, that area. There's not a lot of state parkness, but yeah. See, I'm not sure if it was 83 or 88. It was like something in the 80s, and the second number had the curves to it. So it might be 88. I figured it was best to assume 83 in the discussion with Mrs. Weather. That would be cool. Have a whole entourage or a caravan from park to park, but we'll see. But what I thought was really funny when I got home and mentioned it was 100-year, and because that's really how the conversation went. I told her, met with the Texas Parks and Wildlife, and 2023 is our 100th anniversary, and her first word is, and like she already knew something was up, and so anyway. Hey, Jonathan, how did you like the airport? I've never been on one. I imagine after a few hours of riding one, it would seem like all your friends are a cast in a silent movie. I imagine that it's ears ringing volume. Yeah, the airport was awesome, but the area we were in was even more awesome. And so after a bit, I completely forgot I was on the airboat, and I was too busy looking at the alligators and the lotus and the frogs and all the amazing birds and all the swamp plants and all this sort of thing. But yeah, it's like sticking your head in the engine compartment in an old 350, 4-barrel carburetor Buick Regal, like my first car, with no muffler, or maybe glass pack mufflers. Very loud, earmuffs. Yeah, silent movie, sign language, pointing, tapping, that sort of thing. But then a lot of times they'd also come to a stop in an area and we'd observe stuff. So, but yeah, it took a while for my ears to recover. Oh, cool. Thank you, Jennifer. If you end up near Coryell County, we'll house you. I figure part of it would be, free pass to the camps for me. Ooh, I want to see Big Bend and Palo Duro Canyon State Parks this year. Goals. Yep. Big Bend Ranch State Park is absolutely amazing. I prefer Big Bend Ranch State Park to the regular Big Bend National Park. And I still want to be to Palo Duro Camp at Palo Duro Canyon and also Caprock Canyon. I want to check those out. Oh man, Donut Show. I think we need to start a GoFundMe to support Mork's foraging habits. I'm okay with that. Hey Tina, good morning. Yep, wow, a whole year, but you get to see every park, and that's the. I know there's like a few people that have made a big deal out of going to every state park in Texas and visiting every state park in Texas. There's not many people who have seen them all. So the idea of not only going to everyone, but actually teaching a foraging class in everyone, that would be a lot of work, but it would be really cool. So like I said, I don't think it's going to be all 80 whatever parks. I think I'm hoping at least 40. That would be a good start. We'll see. Oh, there are quite a few parks in Northeast Texas. We make some cool videos of these parks. Check it out. Do It for the Good on YouTube or Facebook. Cool. Yeah, I will. Isaac. Very neat. Yeah, sounds like the chance of a lifetime road trip. Do it. I think so. And I wouldn't be on the road for a year. I'd basically be, going out to like 4 parks, 3 days, maybe a Saturday and a Sunday. I really think that if the attempt was made to do all 83, that it would involve classes during the week too, not just the weekend. Here you can have every park in Texas collection of plants and rocks. That would be neat. I got enough rocks, so I'll just take memories, leave friendships, not leave friendships, create friendships. You know what I mean. I need coffee, but yeah. So that's what I've been doing. Been increasing my sphere of influence. I don't remember where I heard that term, but it always seemed like a good term. But yeah, as you get known, people start contacting you and saying, "Hey, we got this idea," and it's like, "Hey, that sounds like a cool idea." I'm not so sure that it's a cool idea. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I think they do. Or at least I know they used to have the state park passport book. I don't know if they still do, but that would be cool. Hey, Julie. Good morning. Find a YouTube videographer and have him approved to go with you. Make money from the YouTube videos. I'm getting kind of close to being able to monetize my YouTube. I think I still need like 1,000 hours of people watching stuff yet, something like that. It takes a lot before you can actually earn money off Facebook. Whew, sweaty out. Hey, Terrence, man. How's it going? Oh, Terrence. Good thing you're here. That reminds me. So my dad actually did get a turkey. Where is the turkey picture? So I was going to show you all a picture of my dad with his turkeys. Oh, no, I got to go in email. Hold on. Hey, Dad, I'm going to share your turkey pictures. So my dad's the one in the camo. And then there are the turkeys. So if you're wondering what Papa Weather, well, you've seen Papa Weather. But yeah, they get multiple turkeys. So cool. Yeah, that's right. At the Texas State Parks. I thought the lake had to be totally enclosed. I'm sorry, I'm covered in mosquito bites. I thought that the lake had to be totally enclosed, but maybe if you're just fishing from state park property, you're good. See, the Devil's Stinkhole is one I want to go to. I live down the road from Devil's Stinkhole State Natural Area, less than 10 miles from me. I've made videos hiking there and of the bats with the phone. State has really cool YouTube videos. 1 million bats exit the stinkhole. Awesome. That's a lot of bats. Whew. So I don't even know what the next step is, but it was the actually like the head of Texas Parks and Wildlife is involved, like the very top honcho dude. So it sounds, a lot of it sounds like it's up to me if I really want to do it. Which of course I really want to do it, but the question is, can it be done? And that's where it gets tricky, because that's a, at least it's not like during Mini Weather's, senior year, and be, Younger Weather's, Mambo Weather's sophomore year, running around. A lot of it also depends on what's going on with Medicine Man. So I still have all my responsibilities there. And that's probably one of the bigger issues with running off that much. Ooh, Jacqueline, I woke up to wild turkey sounds yesterday at Garner. It was strange for a swamp girl. I heard them in the Angelina forest. So funny, though. What's funny is watching the turkeys fly. Okay, Christy, speaking of mosquito, what Texas native is good to take the itch away? Plantain? Yeah, so interesting thing here. Plantain is the best one. Definitely the best one. But it is not Texas native. It came from Europe. It is basically a naturalized weed. In fact, the Native Americans called the plantain the white man's footprint, because it kind of followed us wherever we went and showed up behind the white man. So it's not native, but it works really well, and it's naturalized. Oh, it's actually in 2 weeks. So I think it's weird, because as a senior with really good grades, she doesn't have to take a lot of the finals. And so, I think she has either a math final today or next Monday. And then she just shows up in school and hangs out with her friends for a week. So we're coming up, but it's not quite there. Ooh, lots of stuff. So it was interesting. I found some Goto Kuda, which I was actually kind of depressed to find, because that's an invasive plant. It was very common up north, but I was hoping it hadn't reached Texas, but it had. The greenbrier vine tips were perfect. The Indian strawberries, the dewberries and blackberries, the goldenrod. I'm just thinking, lots of different. After a while, it kind of blurs together. Let's see, maybe shoot a video for every region of Texas, send copies out to the parks, and you can increase your circle of influence and be in the parks for their 100th. Ooh, that's an idea. Like the parks can show, what might work? Well, no. I was thinking, like, if the parks had a community room, we could do a live video presentation sort of thing. I don't know. Hey, Nicole, good morning. Yeah, sell your pills out of the back of the car on the teaching trip. The one thing with that, especially during the summer, is I don't want them exposed to the heat. I guess I could put them in a cooler. Just basic storage practice. Oh, wow, darling. Turkeys forage in your yard often. Nice. Ooh. The cool breeze picked up again. Oh, wow, Terrace. Okay, they released a lot of turkeys in the Angelina National Forest a few years back. Hopefully they'll take this time. Yeah. Do you know how many they let go? I'm curious. And more than enough to feed the coyotes and whatever else is out there? Ooh, Dan. Okay, 3 years ago, we found through a DNA test I have a half-brother. He passed away in March. I'm in Illinois meeting his wife and daughter. DNA results was a shocking surprise. Part of me wants to do the DNA test stuff, and part of me doesn't like the idea of that information going out and being publicly accessible. I need to have a better understanding of the rules. Okay, Kelly, where did Mini Weather decide to go? So originally she was going to Pratt, Pratt, Pratt Institute in New York, but the other school that one of the other schools that she had applied to and kind of liked, started throwing money at her. And so in the end, she is now going to John Paul the Great in Escondido, California. The cost savings will be over 100,000 grand or $100,000. So yeah, she decided, even though the program isn't quite, like the Pratt is one of the top 5, and this place is like, somewhere in the top 25, but the cost difference is enough that, she just buckles down and puts herself to it, and hopefully I'll have connections somewhere, that it'll work out. Hey, John Mark, good morning. Oh, cool. My babies picked dewberries for me on Mother's Day, which is a big deal because normally they eat them before I have a chance to get any. They're maturing. They're getting older. That's sad. But yeah, Younger Weather made Mrs. Weather a very nice tres leche cake for Mother's Day. Oh, so good. She makes a really good tres leche cake. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. I'm with you on the DNA stuff. I found it super interesting, but it kind of weirds me out having it out there. Exactly. And then, there's nothing to stop insurance companies and so forth, eventually getting access to your DNA and saying, there's a 1 in 183,000 chance that you'll develop this, so we are jacking your rates up. So I want to know. I want to see how much Neanderthal is in me. I forget what the record amount of Neanderthal DNA is. It's like 4% or maybe 5%, something like that. It would just amuse the hell out of me if I found I had like, more than 2% Neanderthal in me. Loud bird. Oh, okay. S says not true. Only exception for, okay, this is the fishing in the state parks. Only exception is under 17, born before 1931, and certain intellectual disabilities. Otherwise, all residents are required to have a fishing license on any public water in Texas. Now I'm confused because I thought I had seen somewhere too that the lakes inside the state parks, like part of the entrance fee was basically covered a day license or something. Kiri, my mom's dad divorced her mother. Mom thinks he remarried but kept his first family a secret. So I probably have lots of unknown relatives. Not interested in doing an NDA though. Okay, I don't think that's Chirpy. I don't know what bird that is. Is it Chirpy? Oh no, it's a little finch thing. Some sort of red finchy looking thing. I wonder where Chirpy is. All right. Hey, Evie. Good morning. Laura. Hello. Yep. Great work. Minnie Weather. Must be a proud dad. I'm a sad dad. I'm not ready for her to leave. But yeah. And then the California, she'll be an hour away from one of Mrs. Weather's brothers. So Mrs. Weather is already excited about having lots of reasons to go out and visit both her brother and Minnie Weather. So we'll see. Yeah, Kelly Pratt has a great reputation, but going with her heart will be the best decision. Well, actually, her heart said Pratt. Her pocketbook said John Paul the Great. So this is one of those cases where she's kind of bummed. Actually, she's very bummed, but she also understands that the, saving $100,000, especially as an illustrator, it's not like it's a huge, money-making job. So to avoid the endless cycle of poverty and debt, she's going with the cheaper school. Hey, Cleo. Oh, okay. Escondido is great. You will love visiting Minnie Weather and going exploring the nearby mountains. Heck yeah. And I got some friends out there too that'll be good to see. So I actually Pratt, the first 2 years were in Utica, New York, which I actually spent a lot of time in. back when I was going to school in Troy, New York, one of my buddies lived in Utica, and rather than go all the way back to Minnesota for like Thanksgiving and stuff, I would go just back to Utica with him and his family. Sorry, there's a lizard running around here. And Utica, it's nice. It's cold. It's industrial. But if she had gone to Pratt, she'd be in Utica for 2 years, and then I guess Brooklyn for 2 years, like in the city. And I really wasn't wild about that. But the cost of Pratt was just through the roof. So, and she had originally agreed to go to Pratt, and she signed the application papers, and yesterday she withdrew her enrollment. So it was kind of a sad day yesterday too for that. But yeah, sometimes you just got to go where where you can afford to go. So. Let's see. I want medicine to be DNA tailored. They can't make money off you if you die. That would be cool. And there's some good starts in that. Some where they analyze your DNA and tailor the medicine exactly for that. That would be cool. Yeah, I think that red finch is like cruising around with a Bluetooth tapped into my feed. That is a loud bird. It's a little bird, but it's really loud. I'm familiar with that sort of thing. What are you saying? Nothing, dear. Love you. Oh, all right. It is 7:50. Stop. Time for the group take. Yay! Group take, group take. Whoops, going backwards. We got the liver pill. I have to admit, I probably need the liver pill after the weekend. And there was a fair amount of alcohol consumed. But lots of good food and lots of good exercise and lots of sleeping under the stars. Whoop. The brain pill. For attention, focus, memory. The immune pill. Got to keep the immune system up. I'm gonna wash these down. Oh, cool. Okay, so in the Angelina super stocking has been successful so far. At least 20 toms and 60 hens per site. The older releases were 3 to 4 toms and 12 to 15 hens. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's not much. Larger number of birds increases survival rate. Most definitely. The beetle pill. So, Laura, I'm surprised you haven't brought up the calendar idea here at the donut shop. A blood pressure pill. Like I said, I have pretty low blood pressure, so I don't take a full dose, but there's some other health benefits. And it tastes really good. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay. You have to fish from the bank in a paid Texas parks, no license required. The Serenity pill, which I really don't need right now, but highly recommended for those who do. And same with the uric acid pill. I don't have a problem with uric acid. I am going to take the kidney stone pill. This is a test batch. Okay, so it sounds like fishing from shore. That makes sense. All right, here's the link. All right, no fishing required in state parks. Then we got the link to it. Cool. Thank you, Carly. Christy, April, I actually had some blood work, DNA profiling done that helps narrow which medications are good, better, best, and which to avoid. Oh, that's awesome. Found out I have an issue processing folic acid. Ooh, folic acid is important. Yep, Katie, yeah. Students' debt stinks. Yep. So, we had her not just walk through, the actual cost while she was there, but then, she learned how to calculate interest rate on loans and figured out over the course of, if she took this long to pay off the loans, how much would she end up paying if she, to the point where, okay, if I was paying $200 a month, it would take me 400 years to pay this off, sort of thing. And so that's what she ended up realizing, that, she can't go to the super expensive school. It's not going to work. So, yep, John Mark, that's what I do too. I just get the super combo, so it allows me to do everything, even though I never really do any of the upland game, bird, or the deep sea fishing. I want to be ready in case I get a chance to, but I figure since the money goes to support the Texas, nature and wildlife and all that, even it's like it's my karma donation, keeping it good there. Oh wow, okay, Dan, Rome, New York. I've been through there, and yeah, winters can be harsh, and I think that's one of the other things. She enjoyed the snowmageddon that we had, and thought, yeah, I can do this. And it's like, honey, now imagine this for 6 months. Maybe not 6 months. I was exact 5 months. And she's like, yeah, what's the problem with that? It's like, oh, honey, you don't know. But yeah, California, much nicer. The food will be better. The scenery will be better. All that sort of thing. She's an hour from the beach. She's closer to the mountains, all that sort of thing. And the thought is, after the first semester, if she's doing well there and her grades are up, then at Christmas time, I would drive out with the pickup truck and leave it with her and fly back. No, that would be a bad idea. I was thinking I could buy a motorcycle, put it in the back of the truck, drive out to Escondido, give her the truck, and ride the motorcycle back. That would be cool. But I think my motorcycling days are long past. Ooh, I get to rebuild the Gambusia Trail Bridge at Searim State Park. This Thursday with my Master Naturalist group. Very exciting. Yeah. Yes, Jonathan. I've heard a myth about thermals under the glaciers in Antarctica. These thermals supposedly make ice caves with warm enough temps for humans to live. Do you think it's bogus? I think there's very likely geothermal created ice caves. I don't think there's anyone living in them. For one of the main reasons, it's the amount of sunlight that's probably getting down there. It's almost nil. And so I don't think there would be an ecosystem, a sustainable ecosystem that could support something as big as a human and with the needs. And also probably due to the inbreeding, there would be some pretty funky monkeys down there. So there may be some sort of these thermal caves, and life finds a way. So there might be like fish and crawfish and maybe some lizards and blind frogs and algae eating thingies. But I don't think there are humans. Man, no. Well, maybe we have to start tapping the finch for wisdom. Oh, there you are, Finch. Do you have any wisdom for us? I want Chirpy back. I like Chirpy. I miss Chirpy. Ooh, okay. I have 255 variants of Neanderthal, less than 2%. One variant was less likely to have hitchhiker thumb, which is funny because my dad was a hitchhiker. The hitchhiker thumb is like where the thumb bends back more, right? I remember some vaguely from like genetics class learning about hitchhiker's thumb. Oh, cool. I bought the liver and brain pills too in Illinois. Oh, brought the liver. Cool. Thank you. Ooh, 758. Man, there has been a distinct drop in humidity while I've been out here. Can I see the... But the Scarlet Pimpernel flowers are closed up. So hopefully that means rain. Or maybe they just haven't been hit by sun yet. Yep, Cleo sniffing my brain bottle along with the tribe. Ah, it's such a good smell. Such a very good smell. Mm-hmm. April, my bird is responding to your bird. Cool. I love being out here every morning. It's part of my daily ritual and starting and just being with nature. When I was up in the hill country Saturday and Sunday, I pretty much went barefoot the whole time and just grounded myself and felt the rocks. Occasionally a sharp rock, but you learn not to step on the sharp rocks pretty quickly. And it was so nice. And I was thinking of being barefoot out here, but the number of mosquitoes, I'd have to like spray my ankles with bug spray, and I didn't feel like doing that. And so I have shoes on, in case you were wondering. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, Jacqueline, last time I was at Searim, it had just reopened from Harvey, and it was tore up. I'm glad they're rebuilding. I thought they had abandoned the park. There was talk, actually, of abandoning the park. There were a number of parks in Texas that had been really messed up by the hurricanes, and they were wondering if it really was worth rebuilding. But it's good to know Searim is. Yeah, so Laura approached me, and her homeschool group says there needs to be a hot scientist calendar. He's mine. All right, probably shouldn't throw it. All right. Okay, it is 8 a.m. I got a whole bunch of... Oh, it's a wren? Okay, apparently the bird has been identified as a wren. Cool. All right. People, we made it through the weekend. Yay, which is usually pretty easy to do. It is now Monday. I got... tonight is the awards ceremony at Miniweather and Younger Weather's school. And so Miniweather is getting some sort of an award. So I will be there in a suit and tie. A suit and tie. So if you want, I will post a picture of me in a suit and tie. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. I hate wearing a suit and tie, but I'm thinking a suit and tie will be fun to show, because I don't think anyone at Frassati at the school has seen me in like since the apocalypse started. So it'll be fun to walk in. All right, everyone, gotta get going. Why is my battery low? All right, everyone, I need to get going. So have a great day. Mom, Dad, love you. Hope you had a good Mother's Day. And then I will see you all tomorrow. So until then, drink your coffee and make it through Monday. All right. End broadcast.